Sorry for the audio issues. They should be resolved now. Sorry about that. Hey everyone, sorry about that. My audio issue should be resolved now. I have to use my headphones, unfortunately. I don't know what's going on with my mic. I'll figure that out later, but I just use my AirPods for now. Hopefully the audio quality isn't too rough using these. It's like I tilted my mic up as well. Mhm. There's that. I'm gonna just wait for everyone. The pen is dropping now, so if anyone wants it again, I totally get getting that first. I don't know that they're going to be around super long. It's a very limited release, which I will talk more about in just one moment. I'm pulling up the site as well just so I can see the release and see how it's going. Hey, Doc. You thankfully missed the part where I had to reset the stream. I was having some technical issues, but it is resolved now. Hopefully the audio is still clear enough that it's fine. I switched to my AirPods. Right before my stream cut, I was talking about Edison Co. Someone had mentioned the brand itself, and I was just saying that to me, they fall really in between like your big top tier brands and then your bespoke. They're like elevated above that and just right under like the top tier echelon because they still, at least the appearance and the way that their pens look to me, they still come off as like handmade from like every aspect. They may do like CNC and stuff, but to me, I can't tell. It looks like they're actually making them all by hand. The pen is live. Pen is live. I just had Endless reach out and tell me, so it's exciting. I'm gonna refresh my page. Yes. Hey, I don't know if I should say Al or AL. Yes, yeah. So I have my pen here. Doc actually saw it in person in San Francisco. All the shows are kind of blending together right now, but this is the one that I have. They are numbered on the bottom down here, down in your like hell section. I have number one. Sorry, and then they go up to 12. So the um, the official launch is right now. And but I brought him early, or I brought mine at least early to the pen show to kind of show off and let people see. I thought it was really cool. And truthfully, I wanted to, at least when it comes to this, I really wanted to try to design something that's kind of out of my wheelhouse, which is like Arushi and Raiden and stuff like that. I don't fully know how to do that. You know what I mean? It's like I had a design and concept and I thought it was good. Don't get me wrong, but when I sent it to them, they sent it back, and I mentioned this in my video, but they sent it back and just updated everything I had done and made it just, like, so elevated. I was just completely shocked at how much stuff they did, you know? It was pretty cool. And then, let's see here. So, on my channel, I made a post recently, and I was gonna grab those. I forgot I was also talking about that. So I don't have the Edison pen, it's in the box right now, but I have 3 pens that I've already filmed reviews for that aren't live yet. It's gonna be your Niblet from Esterbrook, and I mentioned I have seen the controversial stuff, so I'm well aware of that, but I have a review on that coming, and then the Joya 2 as well. I got that from the Papermine, Blake's broadcast. He hooked me up with that pen. I bought it, but he's the one who had it, and, I have both of those coming soon. I did a poll asking what people wanted to see, and they said the Joya first. Uh, yeah, and we are live on the release. I'm gonna go refresh the page really quick. I am curious. To me, like when it comes to numbering, obviously there's always meaning behind it. But the thing that I'm always curious about is the most like coveted ones beyond having some attachment to like a birthday or things like that. Generally are the first number and the last number. So whoever gets 13, that's a pretty cool one to me. The niblet is interesting both for the controversy and just because I love pocket pens. I understand. Yeah, I like Esterbrook quite a bit when it comes to the SD, but the other stuff they've done has just never stood out to me. So you have the Niblet, obviously is the newest one and the controversial one, and then you also have the Junior, I think is what the other one's called, or the R. Maybe I'm mixing those up, or Model J. I don't know. Those other ones have never really stood out to me or like blown me away. I know they did like a Fantasia colorway of one, and that was pretty cool, but it just never beyond that never really hit for me. For Cypress, the other thing, let me see if 1 second. I was told more stuff is coming to the website for Cypress as well. I'm checking it out right now. If there's more stuff, I need to check it out for myself. But I also was just curious of what they added. I'm gonna go peek really quick. Yeah, so there's actually beyond my release, which obviously I think my release is something. They also look like they added a bunch of new Cypress pens to the site, which if you want, this code does work on them. But it looks like they did a bunch. I don't want to pull you guys away from the stream, but there's quite a bit here. And then there's this one that I specifically saw and asked them to look into getting. It's a Cypress that has 3776 nibs on it, which is so cool. You don't see anybody do that. Exquisite pen, your attention to detail and design elements are brilliant. Thank you, PB Bosworth. Um, I again like it. So normally, hi Issa. Normally for a design, I can reference everything I did and thoroughly explain that and express why I did what I did. The difference with this one is I had an idea and a concept and a design, if you will, but what I'm telling you, like, the amount of, like, elevation they did to this, I could just talk endlessly about it, it's crazy. So, like, the rays, the clouds, the birds, and the stalagmites hand, all of that's mine, right? But then they did this, like, extra red material in between that looks really good. They did the gold outline on the birds, which I didn't even think about doing. I just had them in all eggshell. They did the Raiden wings on the birds, another elevation that's just so much better. On the devil hand, I had it all red, and they did this like white eggshell like speckling inside of it just to kind of give it some more dimension and texture. Another thing that I didn't even think about. Um, and then the stalagmites. So on those, I feel like I had them in Raiden. I'd have to look at my design, but they put it in like a solid piece of Raiden instead of like how you would do the wings where it's like kind of checkered and it's a little hard to show you, but where it's checkered on the stalagmites, they're just a solid piece. They look I mean, it's so good. They did better than I could have ever done. And the other thing, and I mentioned it in my video, but the grip also has red material on it. I really, really like that. When you see an Arushi pen if it's solid color, it's fine, or if it's like a minimalist one, it's fine. But when you have something with this much detail and then you take the cap off and the grip is just black, it's kind of like a bummer to me. And then they put this red material that's on the top, that speckling onto the grip. It's so nice. Like I'm telling you, that part of it just I love that. That's something that I don't think I mentioned it truthfully. I think that was something they did on their own, but it's a detail that I love and it's something that's like super important in my opinion to do. Amazing, just love it. The gold and red are a great idea. I know, it's crazy. And then for people tuning in, I guess I have more people than before. Endless gave me this. I showed it earlier. This is a 3-pen sleeve from Cypress, and they actually gave me one of these to give away. I will be doing that in, let's say, like 7 minutes, probably at 12:15, maybe 12:20. And I'm just gonna all you have to do to get it is ask a question, and it'll be whoever answers it first. I don't have a better way to do it. It's kind of barbaric, but I think it'll work. So there's that. It's really nice. I actually got one of these myself. This red material, I prefer the red one too, to be honest. There's like two other ones. The red material is awesome. You have some like speckle or not speckling, you have some metallic threads in there on the gold, and it's just got a great aesthetic and it looks really nice. It's also thick cut, which I like. I like when the material is a little bit thicker cut. Um, Back to what I was saying. So there's that, and then as far as other stuff coming on the channel soon, I'm working on a few other reviews right now, besides the ones mentioned. Doc, I got mine in a bra just a few minutes ago, and I think the pen pouch is exquisite detail and it matches the complex design of the pen. Thank you. Yeah, so I'm curious, and we'll see when you get it. All of the pens come with one of these. This yellow one is the one I got, and it's actually I really like the yellow one, even though it's different than my design. They have a red one, a blue one, and a yellow one, and it is random which person gets what. Why did you pick that color combination? For the pen? So the idea, and this is probably me not knowing a ton about Urushi and Maki and stuff, is I looked up materials that's been used. I didn't see anything blue. So the God rays, I went with Raiden because it's white. Clouds are very, I wanted the middle section to be neutral. So I wanted just eggshell, right? So you had the eggshell for the clouds and the birds. Obviously, we did the Raiden wings. That was their thing. I didn't even know that they could do it so elaborate. That's why we did it. And then for the devil hand, red, because it's like your hell symbolism, right? Gotta hop on a work call. I hope the launch goes well. Have a great day. You too. Thank you for checking in. Um, what else was I think? Oh, and so yeah, I'm curious, Doc, which one you'll get because there's three of these sleeves. So I believe it was red and blue were the other colors. It might have been red and green. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm curious which one you get. Let me know. I really like these. These are like super thick. Just as a comparison, I have a wancher sleeve right here, a kimono sleeve, and there's a pen in here right now, but it's very thin. You can see how thin this like piece is. Look how much thicker these are. This has no pen in it. It's like the same elevation. These are really, really nice quality. There's 3 colors of the sleeve itself, not the pen, just the sleeve. And because the sleeves were not part of my thing, they did these as extra. They, really just called out how much work they put in the pen, and they said, we made 3 kimono sleeves, we're gonna include them with the pen, everybody gets 1." They're in the boxes at random as far as I know. So, there's the red, and then I said green, and I think, yellow. So, there will be those. And then as far as other stuff coming on the or coming out not soon, but other things I'm working on, I have some other things. I have some reviews that I haven't mentioned. Something I'm working on very soon. I'm excited as heck for this. And then I also have, maybe some other collaborations coming out, in at least in talks, waiting on some samples perhaps, maybe. That'll be really cool. And then oh, you know what I also have? Let me show you one other thing. This is I don't know if it'll pull up on camera, but I'll gladly show you this. That is the one I want. The yellow sleeve, yeah. The yellow one is my preference. I really like it because it's so different. There's not a lot of yellow things. I mean, I even fall back on pens when I say it. There's not even like you don't really see yellow pens. Let's see if I can show you this. This is something in the works right now. Um, the official one won't look like this. I don't like the floral filigree, but I'm getting some nibs with my logo on it. Actually pulls up pretty well on camera. I'm surprised. So that's something to be on the lookout for. Hopefully gonna get a release with those soon. Well, I say soon. Hopefully I'm gonna get a release with those sooner than later. Let's say it that way, because I don't know how soon it'll be. That'll be a big one for me though. Yes. I'm excited for it. I don't when I got my logo, I realized like I needed one, and I hit up this artist named Pinlands. You can find him on YouTube and Instagram, and he does a lot of like Anime styled art. Thank you. Doc, I just saw your comment. He does a lot of anime styled art, and that's what I used to do when I did art. And I've just never been able to come up with a logo for myself. So I worked with him, kind of told him what I was thinking about, what I may want, and I knew I wanted a pigeon. When is the Veritas coming? I don't know what you're referring to. I'm sorry. Um, you'll have to tell me what you mean by that. And with that, though, I worked with him and I was able to get the logo cut out and we did some testing. Obviously we did some changes here and there, but I'm really happy with the end product and I've actually thrown it on a few things. I think the paper in the logo is kind of optional. It works for the wasted paper naming, but I think I'll use the logo as just the bird sometimes. Oh, the monster. Yeah, yes. Isn't that crazy? Yes, I finally got one of these. I've been wanting one of these for so long. I saw one in, San Francisco, Well, I guess I heard about it and knew about it when it was announced, but I saw one in San Francisco for the first time. Someone had actually a different nib on theirs, but I checked it out, really cool. I was like, "Dang, I might be really interested in that," and I've not really been interested in metal pens previously, and I got that, and then, after that one, I got or sorry, not got that, I tried that, and then in Orlando, I tried that one guy's Issa You Already Know, I checked his out, and I was like, "Yeah, I need to get one." So I was able to get one. I actually got some hookups from some brands, and I will talk about it on the video. I don't want to spoil anything too soon, but expect content on this and maybe a few Gravitas pens, not just the Monster. The Monster is just the most iconic one right now. It really stands out. Who will do the nib logo engraving? Share the artist who helped you with the logo development, if that's okay. Yeah, his name was Pinlands. I can pull up his actual YouTube or his actual Instagram. Uh, he was one that I found actually just because he did normal art. He had never done anything like what I was asking him, and his actual art looks very different from what I got. I just really liked what he did. This is his Instagram, and as far as the engraving, it should be done directly by Yovo. Is the plan. That's the intent right now. They did these. It's just I'm gonna change a little bit. I want to remove the floral and I want to expand the logo a bit because I'm picky. So, there's certain things like that that I just, am what about or am a weird way about. Someone's asking to join. I'm gonna tell them that my stream is live now. Uh, it's live now. Someone was asking me. But yeah, Penland's great, great, great artist. Way better even when I did art, way better than anything I've ever done. I just fantastic, honestly, amazing, amazing art. Let me check one thing I'm curious about. I'm gonna see if I can get an update from Endless on the how many is left. I'm just curious. That's such a small release. So when you do a Rushi, and I'm sure people can understand this, when you do a Rushi raid and all that kind of stuff, it's such a meticulous process that takes so much time that I truthfully had no idea how many they could do when I first submitted it. I just knew I wanted one for myself greedily. Joking aside, I just didn't know how many, and they were able to do the 12. Um, so I just messaged them and we'll get an update on that shortly. As for the giveaway for this pen sleeve, what I'm gonna do is I can write the question on here or I can just ask it. But I'm just gonna plan to ask a question and then first person to put the answer in the comments will get it. If anyone has any questions though, whether about this release, upcoming releases, reviews, pens, opinions, whatever, feel free. I have no issue answering any of that. The pens are numbered. Yeah, I'll show you right here. Also, there's looks like there's 8 left right now. The pens are numbered, and it's at the bottom. There you go. It's a little hard to show on my camera because the light right here where I'm at, but it's down there and it's in Roman numeral because I wanted to stick with that like Greek kind of aesthetic. So I asked if we could do it in Roman numeral, which they did. So it's gonna have mine has the one line and then X11. Obviously, yours will be reflective of what you get. I think the coolest numbers, though, are gonna be, like, 13 and or sorry, 12 and, maybe 5 would look cool, 10 would look cool. All Roman numerals look cool, to be honest with you. They, like, kinda look cooler than normal numbers, and I think that helps. Give me 1 second, just pulling this up. Um but I have those coming, and then I actually have just a few other behind the scenes for coming up stuff I'm doing. I got all of these from Blake. He actually loaned these to me to check out. So I'll probably do some reviews on these too. I have a Joya Luminoso. This is their aluminum pen they just came out with. This is a peniter with a quill nib, something I've been looking at for a while and really do want to check out. And then this is an Aurora, which I have no videos of Aurora on my channels, and it has an italic nib. He basically sent me a bunch of pens with like special nibs to check out, um, to, I mean, effectively see if I like and see what I think. Joy is a brand that's been stepping up. I'm actually impressed by them. I've got 2 pens from them now, and this one is going to be an interesting one to check out. Um, what else? So I think what else did they do? They announced in the emailed previously at the beginning of this month that there's a few other releases coming. Hopefully, they're gonna make it for the beginning of next month. I saw on the email there's one with for I forget what the handle is. I know the user's real name, but I don't remember what the handle is, but it's for a Kilk pen, a Mocha Mousse pen. I think that's gonna be an exciting one. I like coffee, and I think many people do. That'll be a cool one, and then they also showed obviously recently the Moonlit Sonata came out by Amanda. I think her actual channel name's Quilly Pig, but that one was really cool. In Orlando, we were selling that pen pretty often. It's like the most detailed opus that I think has ever happened. Honestly, it was really cool. I enjoyed seeing that pen quite a bit. And let's see the time. So 12:19. I'll wait one more minute and then I'll just do the giveaway for the sleeve. I'll ask a question. Do you think the question should be about my channel or something to do with Endless? What do you guys think is a better question to ask? Also, out of curiosity, when it comes to Aurora, because I said I'm like new to the brand, about your channel makes the most sense. Okay, I'll do it. When it comes to Aurora, I'm just curious. I don't own any. This is the first one I've borrowed. Issa says endless, so it's one versus one right now. Um, I'm not like Aurora are very expensive pens. That's kind of the reason I haven't stepped up and bought one, to be honest with you. But I'm curious if other people have tried them or what they think. I just took Gazpacho just to let you know. My corgi's name is Gazpacho, so I want to let people know what her name is. Uh, Gazpacho. Oh, here she is. Okay, it's time. Let me do the giveaway. So who's unfortunately Issa AL said it first, so I will probably do a question about my channel. If there you go, get down there. My first release with oh here, actually, you know what I could do? I could tie it. I'll do it for both. My first release with Endless was the Cheshire Cat pen that I did, the MST, the model I made. It was with Magna Carta. To win this pen case, I want you to tell me what is engraved on the back of that pen. And the first one to comment will win. And then I will have to get your information. I'll probably post an email you can email me at. But that's the question. Are you leaving? Love you. What was engraved on the back of the first pen that I did with Endless Pens to get this sleeve? I'm curious actually too. I'm gonna look up what the price point of this is because I think they are gonna start selling them. Cypress. Perfect, not worries. I don't know what you're saying to me. It looks like the kimono sleeves, just FYI, they're like 30 bucks. So I mean, it's a pretty nice sleeve, and that's a decent amount of money to get something for free. I wonder if I can write the question up here, but I was curious, and I will ask it again. To win this pen sleeve, what is the words that was engraved on the back of the Cheshire Cat pen that I did with Endless Pens? That is correct. It is first edition. Yes, AL. That is correct. I don't know if you were able to get one. That was something that was pretty cool back in uh, Orlando. is I actually had a few people show me the Cheshire pen, and I really enjoy that. Anytime I see it anywhere, people are telling me that it's such a good collab, and I actually am seeing posts on Instagram now of people showing me it as well. That's fine that you don't. I can still ship it to you. I don't care. It's fine. I just need you to email me at this. That is my I don't know if you want to call it company or brand email, but if you just want to email me at that, that would be the best place to reach out to me. And we'll go from there. Did you find out who got the special Cheshire? No, not yet. They have no one's reached out to me, Tom. I always look when someone brings one to me or showed it to me. So I saw the pen decently in San Francisco. In DC, we sold it there, so I mean, I only saw the ones we had. But in San Francisco, I saw about two, and then in Orlando, I saw probably two as well. And here, one second. AL, if you wanna that's my email right there, if you just wanna make sure to save that and then reach out to me. But no, I look every time someone brings me that pen, I look at it. I still have not seen the one that has a purple top and a purple bottom. For anyone that doesn't know, that is the rarest one, and that's the one I'm always looking for to see who got. Any purple on either side is more rare than the pink. Pink is generally on both. Um, so just it's something to keep in mind for anyone that got it. I do wanna know who got it. I am genuinely curious on that one. Okay. And then yeah, I mean, thank you guys. I This launch is a little different than last time. Obviously, this pen is a big deal pen. I'm completely aware that it's very high end and luxurious. There is more releases coming. I promise you. I can't tell you what, but I am working on more things, and those things will be more in line with is what's more affordable for some people. I think either way though, you really get what you pay for when it comes to pens. You buy a luxury one, you're getting something really really high end. It was a great collab. Do you know when they are re-releasing it? So what I've been told is they have ordered more Cheshire cats. I believe the hope is next month they will have more. I don't know that to be definitive as far as like when it'll get to them, but I know they have ordered more. I believe they ordered 30. So the original release was 64. I say 65, but I had one of them. So 64 to the public. I will email during my break. Yeah, that's fine. Thank you. Um, but I believe they ordered 30 more. I actually looked at the wish list, and I actually might look now too because I'm always curious just to see what people think. But the wish list at the time when they told me they ordered more was 40. So they ordered 30, and then oh, now it's up to 50. So I believe they ordered 30 though, and those are hopefully gonna be here next month, and then as far as the MST goes, that model itself, I know there is some other colorway coming out as well, and then I think I'm gonna mess with it one more time. When I did that model and I did a release on it, at least right now, I hope people see I'm kinda trying to every release that I'm doing, I'm trying to kinda shift to a different brand. As long as I have the option to do this, I wanna continue to do it that way, or I get to try with everyone. But with the MST, with that model that I made, I will probably I have one more idea that I'm hoping to do on that pen that I can't let go. I tried to sit on it for a while. I was like, "You don't need to go back to it." I wanted to keep trying every brand, but I there's something I have to do, so I will be going back to that one more time, assuming everything goes according to plan, that is. But the Cheshire pen, back to that. Yeah, it's just a crazy collab. I really without being braggadocious, like, a lot of people have told me they really like it, and it did really well, and it's great. Did it faux. I don't know what you're trying to say to me, sorry. But yeah, it's just a really it's just I'm really happy with it, and the model itself, I'm really happy with. Actually, I have mine inked over here. This is my pen case that I use currently, and I have mine currently still inked. Did it go up in price? No, no, no. It should be the same price as far as I know. I don't know that there's any change. It was previously 520 and then 530 for the ink. See you later, doc. And Yeah. I mean, when I go back to it, I'm hoping to do something different. Obviously, the tariffs play a hand in that. I don't have any control nor say on that, but as far as I know, there should be no price change. But again, it's not up to me for prices. I just, as far as I know, there's no change coming. Any other questions, anyone? I don't need any, but if anyone wants to ask anything, I don't mind answering that. And then I was hoping to stream about an hour, and I'm about to hit that marker. Obviously, I had some technical difficulties with audio in the beginning, but I just wanted to be here for this release. Again, I know it's much bigger of a premium one, so I didn't expect everyone that jumped on to be able to get one or to want to get one. I understand it's a big investment, but I do have more stuff coming, I promise, whether it be nibs or what have you, that will be more in line for or a better entry level stuff. I just really had to explore the opportunity to work on something so big. Congrats on all your success in your collabs. Thank you, Tom. I don't know if you were able to get, obviously you're asking about the restock for the Cheshire, so maybe you didn't. I did previously to that, I did a gold spot collab, and then I also have, like I said, other stuff coming. So if you haven't got something from me yet, look forward to it. I will do my best to work on stuff that people want to get and people are really happy with. I'm hoping, I was talking about this yesterday to my wife. I'm hoping when people at the end of the year talk about like their favorite pickups from the year, I hope I get mentioned there. That's my goal is to try to get one pen on everybody's list. So I'm trying as many brands as they'll let me do and as many collabs as I can get done that have, that have the I don't elevation that I want. So that's it for me, I think. I think that we'll call the stream here. Thank you everyone who came in and tuned in. So Issa, Doc, uh, Marie, I wish you happiness. I mean, there's a lot here. Tom, obviously. Thank you guys. It means a lot, and I really enjoyed talking with you and being here for this release. Thank you.